Hello, hello, my beautiful Aquarius. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of February the 23rd to March the 1st. Let's see what your download message is for this week. Protection. Okay, let's see what you have for your tarot cards. So the 23rd is my birthday, and I'm hoping most of these readings have been so positive for everybody this week, and I'm so happy for everyone. So let's see what we have for you, my beautiful Aquarius. Coming in the first row, you've been given, you've been given that beautiful King of Cups, followed by the Nine of Cups, followed by the Eight of Pentacles. In the focus part of the reading, you have the Emperor, you have the Judgment card, and you have the Three of Wands. In the center position, you have the Moon, followed by the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, you've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles. At the end of the week, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, you've got the Knight of Wands, and you've got the Six of Cups. So interesting. Okay, let's see what we have. Well, the card coming in for your download message and your theme is protection. So, excuse me, you may be feeling the need for more protection, more security around you. So what you might be doing is checking that your car door's locked, your trunk's locked, you're not leaving your purse around, that your doors, maybe you're getting a new security sensor cameras put in around your home. So many of us are doing that. And or maybe you're having the locks changed in your place where you live. So protection coming in. Know that, take those steps if you're feeling that something is, you're being worried about something, but you'll get the protection you need. Wish comes true with your first card, which is life and career, and it says your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. So no worries, it is just what you need. So sometimes, blessings come in disguise, right? And we may receive things we've been asking for, but it doesn't come in the right time that we thought we'd wanted, or it doesn't come in the way we thought, or whoever delivered it, but it still comes. Okay, so I want you to know that your dream is coming true. Your wish is going to come true. It just might come in an unusual manner you hadn't expected. Now, coming in with that is the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles is paying attention to detail. Okay, this person's sitting there. They're often called the apprentice. They're working on their skills, their school, their exams, anything like that. But paying attention to detail is what brings them success. This is a card that says you're going to find yourself being noticed. You may be taking on a job where you're learning a new talent, a new gift, a new thing at work that is going to elevate you up. Okay, so keep focused on this goal. This is you making your mark with the powers that be, possibly in your career. The Nine of Cups is wishes fulfilled. Remember we said wish comes true? So this is the card of being excited and happy that things are working out the way you had wanted them. She's jumping over this. She's jumping for glee and happiness, reaching up to give grace and gratitude as she clears this beautiful treasure chest of jewels. So you're going to find that if you've been working on something, you're going to find that it will come in. The King of Cups comes in. Wow, this is our ultimate energy. Kind, caring, compassionate, loving, giving, been there, done it, has the mettle to prove it. And guess what? Is stepping forward to give you a shoulder to lean into, a listening ear, a soft place to land, or some really wise, helpful advice. Beautiful. Coming in your focus part of the reading, which is your money and career card, you've been given the Tree. And it says financial growth, coming to fruition, abundance. Your career could involve outdoor jobs, family business, and it's going to bring you stability. So definitely there's going to be some growth coming in when it comes to your profession. And I think you're working on that yourself very hard. And your wish is going to come true. Yeah, I think you're going to feel protected now when it comes to finances as well. You could be working with family. It could be a family business. We've got the Tree of Life. Or you could be working at a job outside because that is a picture of nature. Coming in with the Three of Wands, the Judgment, and the Emperor. The Three of Wands says, don't stand on those shores waiting for your next ship to come in for too long. You've come into your own. You're making progress. You're building. You are elevating. You have growth coming into you right now when it comes to any projects or your job or your career or something you've been working on. You're passionate about, but don't stand there too long, because there's always someone who wants to jump in and ride on your coattails of success. Keep moving, get moving to keep moving. The Judgment card comes in and says that you're moving on, and it's like a second chance. You're giving grace and gratitude, saying, oh my God, thank you. I get to go. I get to do. I get to be. So this is a card that says you're moving on and you've made a decision to go in a new direction. It's like a rebirth, a new direction, a second chance. The Emperor comes in, could be dealing with a father figure, or you could be this Emperor sitting there in the seat of power. You have the ability now to be logical and organized and be in charge of your emotions to move forward and be your own entrepreneur and your own boss. You could also be a wise teacher. Coming in next in the center position, help, hurdle, or your challenge card, you've been given the dream job, and it comes in with the money jars, and the money jars represent financial gains, success, growth, and expertise and experience. Did you ever think you could get paid just for being yourself? Wow. So you're very talented within yourself, my beautiful Aquarius. Don't doubt that. Okay, you've got gifts. Use them. Go out there. And you will get noticed. You will get seen. You will succeed if you go out there. If you've got your dream job, wow. I always say, if we pick a job, our career that we love, getting paid is a bonus. You've got the Nine of Swords, you've got the Four of Pentacles, and you've got the Moon. So the Moon and the Nine of Swords is, the Moon is the energy of Pisces. You could be dealing with that water sign or not. But it is a card that says you may be feeling at times you just haven't made that mark. But you have the ability to look into and do your research and look into the background and find out what's going on to get the information you need. Trust your gut instincts, okay? If something doesn't feel right, then find out why. You've got so much there in your database that you've been taught. You're going to find out what you need to know. And remember, you will be able to surface and take a breath of fresh air again. Don't lose yourself with lack of sleep, insomnia, worrying about a situation. This calls for positivity, because once you find the information that you need, you're on your feet and on your way. The Four of Pentacles says you could be saving your money. You could be holding on, not wanting to go out and do any big spending on any big ticket item, or you could be saving for a big ticket item. This is a card of either holding on to energy, someone, or your job or money. Okay, could be the extremes in which you save or spend it. So she's holding on to it, and I would take that as a cautionary. Don't go out and buy a big ticket item right now. Coming in your messages from Spirit, you've got this card, Family, and it says roots, bloodline, and togetherness. So you may be dealing with family issues this week. And collaborating with and communicating with members of the family, the bloodline. This is this is not your chosen family. This is your bloodline family that's here. I think you're going to be collaborating and spending time together. You're going to be giving support to each other through this and tapping into togetherness. Coming in with that, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So the Knight of Pentacles is your slowest moving knight. You don't see him, charging at a breakneck speed, riding his steed off to conquer the world or a situation. He plans his move. He doesn't want to go charging anywhere in a big hurry and then run into the moat or the wall and come up having to decide on a plan B. So this is a card of preparation. Cross your T's, dot your I's, get your ducks in a row. Don't go jumping in or launching off into something new that gets your creative juices flowing too quickly. The Nine of Pentacles says you will succeed, and so does the Wheel of Fortune. The Nine of Pentacles is walking in your garden of abundance and being able to pick from all those trees that are there, those opportunities that present themselves. Don't box yourself in. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Get out there and know that there's a lot of opportunities that you might not have considered that could be a blessing in disguise. The Wheel of Fortune comes in. Yes, when I say that comes into town, jump on that wagon and ride it hard, because you never know how long your luck's going to last. But the Wheel of Fortune is that. You know, I can see your financial growth coming in. I can see you with a dream job. I can see your wishes coming true. You know, you've got the Nine of Cups. You've got so many beautiful cards here of success. So it only makes sense that you are riding that Wheel of Fortune right now. Coming in at the end of the week, which is your beautiful future energy or your angel card number, you've got 1818. So 1818, it says structures. Spiritual guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best, and you will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything be sure that everything's going to be sure that everything will fall to pieces and the pieces on the puzzle here. I always get confused when I read that last line, and it means the puzzle piece is going to fit. So this is about you tapping into the signs that you could be receiving. You could be receiving a message from your spirit guides or from someone, or that type of thing, or your angels, letting you know that you need to stay on course, that progress is going to come in and justice is going to be waved in your favor. So don't be afraid of that. Coming in next, you've got the Six of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Six of Cups is reconciliation, reconnection, getting together with somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time. They might live at a distance or became distant from you. You might be connecting with them. You might be having a good time with them, talking about the past and laughing about when you were younger, because often this card is a card of reflection, reminiscing, and romanticizing about your past, going back as far perhaps as our childhood. So I do believe this person is very faithful. This person is going to get together with you. They may want to reconcile a friendship that might have been lost or broken in the past, and you're going to have fun. You could also be tapping into your inner child because you may be in the company and entertaining children. The King of Wands comes in. Ooh, he goes bigger, he goes home. He is the king of the jungle. Hear me roar. This is a card of success. He's his own entrepreneur in his own right. He has the capability of being a teacher and a leader. This card says you may be tapping into this energy and becoming your own leader. Ten of Pentacles, yes, happiness. Being successful in finances, having, you feel as though you're in the land of plenty here. Happiness and peace and harmony within the family circle or the chosen family circle of friends. This is the ultimate card of security and protection. Wow, beautiful. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Aquarius.